It's a spectrum, and every desire that humans have, sexual or otherwise, comes on a spectrum. So depending on where on that spectrum you are in some of these desires and traits and personal kind of circumstances and characteristics, you may be better suited for monogamy versus non-monogamy. The factors that really determine are you going to be a good candidate, if you will, for non-monogamy have to do with things like, well, do you actually want it to begin with? Some people love to talk about relationships. And what are we doing? How are we doing this? Is this working out? Is it not working out? And with open relationships, there are so many different options and so many different ways you can structure an open relationship. And it's something that you kind of have to do a little bit of trial and error, especially in the beginning, to figure out what works for you and your partner. And in order to figure that out, you kind of have to talk a lot about it. How good are you at being okay with some level of ambivalence or ambiguity around what is happening or the rules changing, because very often they will change. Saying monogamy is not natural and non-monogamy is natural would be like saying extroversion is natural and introversion is not natural. Right? Some people are monogamous, very monogamous. Some people are very non-monogamous. Many people are somewhere in between. Right? Because what we've tried to do is to say all people, all humans should abide by this monogamous rule, and if you don't do it, there's something wrong with you, or there's something wrong with the relationship. And I think that is absolutely wrong. All of this research is showing us that there are plenty of people out there for whom some version of non-monogamy is more authentic to who they are. What we really need to do is allow for these multiple forms of relationships to exist, and everybody should find where they find themselves most comfortable and is most authentic to them. That's what we haven't done. We as humans have both of these needs. On one hand is the need for novelty, mystery, risk, and adventure, and all those things. On the other hand, we have the need for stability and dependability and all of these kind of more settled needs that humans have, and both are important for our survival and for our happiness. And then some people have one more than the other, just in general, but then we all have both to some extent, and depending on our life circumstances and stages, sometimes we need one more, sometimes we need the other one more. And so this is, in a way, a paradox that we have to manage over time, and how we manage it will differ throughout life.